Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel here at Crypto Nation. Please, if you're new here, go ahead and subscribe and hit the like button. It's totally free. Anyways, let's get right on to it. Yeah, so it look like the market is doing a little bit better. Like I think Bitcoin is at about just under 42K, about 41 and a half K. But yeah, that's what's going on with the market. A lot going on. Getting closer and closer to the Bitcoin halving in a couple of months. But yeah, we just got to stay locked and loaded, pretty much. That's what's going on with that. But anywho, just gonna be quick update about Jasmy. I guess earlier this morning there was I think it was Hara, the CEOs or whatever. They did it was was it the MAA? Yeah, they did the AMA. I think they had the Japanese version, but I think they also had it translated into English. I think it was pretty long. Um, a lot of information out there. From what I heard, is bullish. Anybody want to see? I think that you can Google it or type it in. I'm not. I won't have time to read all of it. It is. Let me see here. Uh, okay. Let me see here. I don't see anything new on here. Okay, this is the whole Telegram. They had yeah, the AMA today. You know what? Could probably check out the You know what? Let me see here. Close that out. You know what? Okay, so we're at 52% of a penny. The volume we're at positive 19% volume, 258 million market cap, and nothing said about we all know what the tokenomics is, 49 billion, and max is 50 billion, and 98% of the supply is in circulation. So we're waiting to see what's going on. Well, lockup. Apparently, they got a lot of stuff going on. I guess with the whole DPIN. I think they got a couple of partnerships. Let me see if I can post something up on the website right quick. Okay, let me see if I can post something up on the Jasmy website because they had an MAA today. So, okay, that's the company profile. Okay, so let's see if they posted it on their website, the AMA. Okay, no, that's not. Okay, okay. I'm trying to figure out. Trying to think. Okay, trying to get the updates. Okay, news. Okay, click on news. Okay, it says recent updates. Okay, the last update was Jasmy Inc. patent for the generation and use of cryptographic keys. Okay, I read that the other day about the crypto. Maybe they put that in the MAA as well about how they're going to be doing the cryptography. Excuse me, the cryptographic keys. I guess they're kind of explaining about their blockchain. But I read this the other day actually. Okay. Oh, announcement of MAA with Bidget or Bitget Japan. Okay, let's see here. Okay, see, this says January 19th. Okay, it's just an announcement. So they already had it. So I guess in the MAA, this is what they're talking about. How well, the DPAN, the RWA. Uh, yep. So the MAA was yesterday. See, they're on a different time zone. It's the 26th here. So it happened on the 25th at 1900 hours. So yeah, that was on Japan time. So they had it was early this morning our time, I think, when they had the MAA. But this just shows you what they're talking about. I'm obviously not gonna have time to read everything, but just to make a long story short, Jasmy, um, right here says I will give an overview of the Jasmy Chain project and talk about the mutuality with Jasmy in terms of DPAN, RWA. Please look forward to seeing you there. And so that, I guess they're doing the DPAN, a lot of this Japanese stuff. It says learn about DPAN prior to the MAA. The content is rudimentary, so that even beginners can easily understand what is DPAN. DPAN, decentralized physical infrastructure networks, is the Japanese translation. Decentralized physical infrastructure. Okay, that's what DPAN stands for. Decentralized physical infrastructure. It is a network that shares resources among individuals by introducing incentives for tokens, cryptographic assets. This is similar to services such as Airbnb, where specific activities such as people owning a vacation home, renting out their accommodations to other network members, when they are not using them, are achieved transparently and effectively through blockchain and smart contracts. Okay. The key elements that make up DPAN include physical infrastructure. The operation of DPAN network requires a variety of physical resources. These include solar panels, batteries, Wi-Fi, hotspots, and routers, servers, etc. These resources are provided by individual members and utilized throughout the network. Okay. Yeah, about so this all comes in with the whole IoT when when a lot of stuff is going to be connected to the internet and all of that. This is what where this is all comes in. Then it says middleware. DPAN rallies on middleware that connects the physical world to the blockchain world. It is like a distributed oracle network that retrieves data from the outside and communicates it to the blockchain application, which in turn relays it to the DPAN network. Blockchain system. Data collected by the middleware is sent to the blockchain, which acts as money transfer system between administrators and providers and users. This rewards transactions and other value exchanges between network members. For example, a person renting a router could be rewarded for broadband access provided. Okay. All right. And then it says token incentives. Depending on how DPN operates, opportunities for passive or active income are offered. For example, users who contribute to the implementation and operation of the physical infrastructure will be awarded tokens. This creates an autonomous ecosystem in which the network grows through the active participation and incentives of its members. Then it says examples of DPEN projects including Helium and Filecoin, both of which are decentralized blockchain network platforms for IoT devices, and Filecoin, a decentralized storage device. Yeah, Filecoin. Yeah, another. I think that's another pretty good Web3 project, Filecoin. And then it says it will be interesting to learn more about DPEN and Jasmy before the EMA and see how Jasmy can uniquely integrate with DPEN. We look forward to seeing you there. So yeah, that's about it with that. So they were just giving a rundown what to expect during the whole MAA or whatever. Um, but yeah, that's my update on Jasmy. So let's looking. They got a lot of promises going on. Coming up by honestly, when you look at the whole price thing, I think Jasmy was going to happen once they get everything put together. We still got to hear about the whole innovation zone, about them getting out the innovation zone. We still got to hear about that. Um, then the Q4 lockup, and then the Bitcoin. The next, you know what, boom, it's going to be Bitcoin halving. And then I think by the time right after Bitcoin halving or right during that time, I believe that's when Jasmine is going to start taking off by like I'll say by like late March, early April. Around that time is I think where Jasmine finally is going to start. I'm assuming Jasmine maybe get to about maybe a penny by then. I'm thinking maybe the first week of April, or maybe like or right after the halving, maybe in the middle of April. Like I'm thinking like maybe April 15th. That's going to be right after the halving. So or it could start taking off right before the halving once when Jasmine announced the whole how they're going to do lockup. But yeah, this is just the way that Jasmine's been communicating with the investors here in the United States has been somewhat kind of weird. That's why I can understand why people got frustrated and just jump ship with Jasmine. That can be frustrating. But I believe overall, the project, the actual project, is eventually, like I said, I'm thinking by like late March, early April. I'm assuming is when Jasmine is really going to start taking off. Maybe it'll be on its way to 1 cent or close to 1 cent. But yeah, I'm keeping a close lookout on Jasmine. I'm holding them to what everything they're saying about the project. This whole layer two Jasmy chain and DPIN and all this great technology. Like I said, they're talking over the last months. They've been talking a lot of good stuff. Partnerships. Let's see in the next couple of months if all this big stuff they're talking is going to show if the price is going to reflect that. Because we all know that Jasmy is way undervalued. You look at that all-time chart, man. It's down 99.58%. So we know that it's way undervalued. Yeah, we know it's. I'm assuming the market cap eventually, maybe by like summertime or going deeper into 2024. I'm thinking maybe going towards the end of 2024, Jasmine Coin and maybe can get up to. I'm thinking maybe it can get up to like 30, 40 billion market cap. Let's see, maybe this thing can get up to a 50 billion market cap when it's all said and done. But yeah, it does have a price target of $1 already. A lot of people saying it could most likely could hit $1. But as of right now, Jasmine, it is. You look at that all-time chart, it got hammered in the bear market. It really got hammered in the bear market. But yeah, but now we're at the beginning stages of the bull market. I just hated the way when it went from 70. We pumped to 75% of a penny. It looked like we finally was starting to break out, and then boom, and then we got hit again. Um, it was just, I don't know, man. But yeah, I guess it was good for people who still want to load up on more Jasmine at a cheaper price. But we've been loading up on Jasmine. The thing I was kind of frustrated about is that Jasmine coin was sitting at 30% of a penny in the 30s for like 8 months. For like 8 months, Jasmine was sitting in the 30s. So people had plenty of time to load up on Jasmine. So when we went up to like 75% of a penny, then we pulled all the way back. Then I'm like, what the? Then some people be like, oh, I'm glad. I want Jasmine to go back down to the all-time low again so it can load up. Like, dude, like he had like 8, 9 months to load up. Literally a year to load up on Jasmine. It was literally sitting in the eight in like in the 30s for like I said, literally for like 8, 9 months. So I don't understand when people say that. I wanted Jasmine to go back down so they can load up. It was sitting down there for like 8 months. So I don't get it. Whatever. But yeah. Um, but now, people has been dollar because at the end of the day, this is the way I see it, guys. You only can keep dollar cost averaging and buying dips so much. Eventually, you're gonna run out of money, right? We got bills to pay. Me personally, I can't afford to keep dollar cost averaging and buying dips and doing all that. Eventually, we wanted to pump so we could take profits off the table, and maybe it's gonna go down again, but we'll see. We've been accumulating for over a year, for like a year and a half, so we have plenty of time. But that's just the way I see it, not financial advice. I'm just really just giving my personal opinions on everything. But yeah, but like I said, I'm assuming that Jasmine is gonna most likely by I'm looking at late March, early April. Maybe it'll finally start to break out. Like I'm talking about break. I'm like get it in the 80s, 90s a penny. This crypto market can be weird sometimes. Or Jasmine, it could just start pumping out of nowhere. Who knows? It could just start pumping tomorrow. It could start going parabolic tomorrow. Who knows? But to be more realistic, I'm looking at late March, early April, around the time of the Q4 lockup. Because when you look at the Jasmine, the whole Q4 lockup thing they're going to do, and then the Bitcoin halving, that's literally going to be back to back. I'm assuming they're going to be doing the Q4 is going to be around sometime maybe mid or late March. And then after that, boom, the first week of April is going to be the Bitcoin halving. So literally the Q4 lockup, whether it's going to be early March or middle, who knows? But then the Bitcoin halving, that's literally going to be back to back, guys. So I'm looking for Jasmine. I'm holding them on their word, man. After that, especially after the Bitcoin halving, I'm looking for Jasmine to do his thing. If not, like I said, I'm gonna be real with you guys. Never marry a play. It's always gonna be other opportunities in this market. But a lot of us do believe that Jasmine will hit between 50 cents to a dollar in the 2024 bull run, going toward by the end of 2024. Uh, but let's see. But I believe that with Jasmine do go on this parabolic run after the halving, it goes on this parabolic run. It can literally hit 50 cents like within a couple of days. Literally, I've seen cryptos pump really fast. So you know it, it can just happen. Just next you know it, boom, it just starts pumping, going parabolic. You know. But yeah, that's my take on Jasmine. I'm just trying to think realistic. I'm not gonna be one of those fake crypto content creators telling, yeah, we're gonna go parabolic tomorrow after this MAA news. Nah, I'm gonna be more realistic. They're obviously they're still building the project. They're obviously not done yet with the whole Jasmine 2 chain. From the way things sound, everything is still in the works, you know. But I'm thinking by like mid late March, I'm assuming they're gonna have everything set up. And then we still haven't heard about the whole Binance Innovation Zone. That's another major factor as well. So I'm keeping a close lookout on Jasmine with the team, what they're doing. So yeah, that's my take and my update. Thanks for tuning in. Please, if you like the content, go ahead and subscribe and hit the like button. Please, it's totally free and it helps the algorithm. Everything that I said in this video doesn't make it factual, entertainment purposes only. I'm literally just giving you my opinion. I could be wrong about everything. All I know, just giving my opinion, just like all the other crypto content creators give their opinions. Don't make them right. Doesn't make them wrong. Everybody has a right to an opinion what they think what's going to happen with the market or what's going to happen with a coin. And that's just what I feel about Jasmine. I don't think it's really gonna start going parabolic most likely until like late March, early April, or maybe mid-April after, like I said, after the whole lockup in Bitcoin halving, because that's gonna be back to back. But anyways, hey, I hope everybody enjoyed the rest of their Friday night. Thanks for tuning in. That is my Jasmine update. I hope this video was useful. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.